There are two worlds. Our world, the world of science, and Arcadia, the world of magic. Dreams connect these parallel worlds, but a dark force threatens the very fabric of dreams. Zoe Castillo holds the power to shape dreams and save us from the undreaming, but she is trapped in a place called the Storytime.
La tercera parte
Kian Alvane is destined to play an important role in the war to come, but he faces execution for treason against his own people.
Tengo la voz tomada.
They are both about to be reborn. A new story is about to begin. Their paths will intersect, and at the end of their journey, they will face the thief
Nosotros
of
vamos a tener
dreams.
de protagonista, vamos a controlar a Zoe Castillo. ¿Vale? Es la protagonista. Y aquí empieza Dreamfall, Chaster.
They say that every story has a beginning and an end, but that isn't always the case. Some stories simply stop. My name is Zoe Castillo. I'm dying. I've been in a coma for over a year. The doctors don't believe I'll ever wake up again. My mother did this to me. She put me here so that I wouldn't be able to tell my story, so that she could keep her secrets. It worked. The world is addicted to dreams, to dream time. It's just entertainment. They have no idea what the dream machine is really for and what it's doing to the world. They don't know that someone is stealing their dreams, using them to reshape reality. So, if I'm in a coma, how am I talking to you? The thing is, my body may be here in a hospital, but my mind is elsewhere. This is the story time. It's the place between. And it's my home now. This place where all stories begin and end, including mine. Wonkers, my old Watilla. I don't know why they brought him to the hospital, but I'm glad they did. Wonkers watches over me, night and day. He may be just a toy bot, but there's something comforting about that. Faithful old Wonkers. Faithful old Wonkers. People keep bringing flowers. So funereal. I know they mean well, but my hospital room is beginning to look like a memorial. That was taken when Reza and I were still dating. Feels like a different lifetime. And, well, sort of was. Reza visits a lot. Talks to me for hours. It's good. It's good, like we're reconnecting. But then sometimes, I don't know why, it's like he's a stranger. Like someone's wearing his skin. That's weird and sick and probably all in my head. Still, I have this vivid memory of the first time he came by, and what popped into my head was, that's not Reza. I don't know. It was probably because I thought I'd lost him. I'd spent weeks looking for him. It's how I ended up here, sort of. Maybe seeing him just triggered a lot of feelings. Sometimes when Reza talks to me, he says he wants to try again, with us. If I wake up, I want to give it a shot. I wasn't totally fair to him the first time around. Reza and me, in Cape Town. A lifetime. That was taken when Reza and I were still dating. Feels like a different lifetime. Sleeping Beauty. Coma as a fashion statement? No, that's awful. But I honestly do look better on my deathbed. That machine is all that stands between me and 6 feet under. It feeds my comatose body a fun cocktail of life-saving narcotics. I don't know if that's how I actually look out there or if it's just wishful thinking. Everything in here is made of dreams. It's odd. Like looking into a mirror and seeing a stranger. That's me. Beautiful stranger. The latest and greatest in chemical life support. Without magical miracle machine, I'd be stiff and cold and probably all maggoty. I don't know if the chart is accurate or just a dream construct, but It doesn't look good. That line should be pointing up. Take a skateboard to that line, you'd build up a lot of... According to my chart, I won't be around for long. Dad, Gabriel, stops by every day. Keeps apologizing. I'm not sure how I feel about my father right now. It's a mess. Dad, Gabriel, stops by every day. Keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't. People dreaming, trapped inside their own night terrors. Story time. I don't know how long I've been here. 6 months? 9? Someone's having a nightmare about a dying child. That must be absolutely terrifying. This is a dream. Your baby will be okay.
Why won't you help me?
What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back, wake up. I said stop. I can't help you anymore. You're on your own now.
Help me.
Oh, for fuck's sake, people, go away.
Why won't you help me?
What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back, wake up. I said stop. I can't help you anymore. You're on your own now. She's all alone. I know that feeling.
Why won't you help me?
Oh, for fuck's sake, people, go away! You're not alone. There are people out there you can connect with, but you need to stop using the dream machine first. It's not helping you.
Please.
What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back, wake up.
Save me!
Trapped, burned alive. That's a terrifying nightmare.
Please save me.
There's no fire and you're not dying. It's only a nightmare. You've been using the dreamer too much. It's messing with your head.
Oh, don't go. Don't leave me here.
I said stop. I can't help you anymore. You're on your own now.
You need to save me. Save me.
Ugh, I used to have this dream all the time. Naked, exposed. It's worse than it sounds.
Stop.
This isn't real. No one can see you. You'll wake up soon and everything will be fine. But you should stop using the dream machine or the nightmares will continue. This dream is different. It's more persistent. And the dreamer, it's a child. Oh, great. I'll need to go in and untangle it. Stop. Don't come any closer. Leave me be. There are too many of you. I can't help everyone. Just go away.
Don't get too close. It will take you.
If the wardrobe door opens and Kraken crawls out, dream or no dream, I'm not sticking around for that.
Don't make a sound. It will hear you.
Who will?
The monster in the closet. It will hear you and eat us both.
She's scared enough already, poor girl. I need to be careful. I promise it won't hurt you.
You swear?
I swear. I won't let it. But you need to get back home.
I can't find my way.
The way back is through there. Through the wardrobe.
I can't go in there. It will eat me alive.
Not if we destroy it first. Don't worry. And whatever's in there, it's no match for me, I promise.
Are you like a superhero?
Something like that. What do you think of my costume?
It's really cool.
She had a light. Oh, she dropped it. It rolled away. She doesn't know where it is. She won't go looking for the light herself. She's afraid of the slithering things in the dark. Hey, who can blame her? Oh, she must be terrified. Poor girl. Not peeking inside that thing's head. I've made that mistake in the past, and never again. That's one disturbed wardrobe. I'm glad this is not my dream. I'd be absolutely terrified. Light could work, but I don't think there's anything to draw on there. That thing is darkness, through and through. It would need to come from somewhere else. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Too dark. Can't see anything under there. Bingo. She had a lot. She won't go. Whoever wired her to a dream machine should be locked away for a very long time. Light, yeah, good idea, but not from that. Bringer of light, emissary of electricity, the mighty torch. Torch, flashlight, beacon. It's hiding. Stupid, smart, tentacle thingy. It's too quick for me. It's too quick. It hides before I can destroy it. I'm quickly running out of ideas. It's a torch. It projects a light beam. It's used to penetrate darkness, like a broadsword of light. Fighting. Darkness dragons. Oh, I give up.
No, don't get too close. It will take you.
You're safe now.
Thank you. But I don't know how to get back home. I don't know where my mummy is.
She's on the other side of the wardrobe, waiting for you.
It's scary.
Come on. Do you use a dream machine?
Mum makes me. She says it keeps me occupied. Then she has time to play with hers.
The next time she does that, you need to say no.
She won't like that.
Maybe not, but you tell her it's dangerous, that it gives you nightmares.
I could tell Daddy. He doesn't live with us, but I talk to him all the time.
You do that. Now go through and you'll wake up again.
Thank you. What's your name?
Zoe. And remember, no dream time. I might not be able to find you again. This has to stop. What's going on out there? More and more people are getting caught in loops. I can't keep up. I thought the dream machines weren't dangerous anymore. I thought we took care of that. If not, then...
Hello, Zoe.
Look, I'm trying to help them all, and... There are too many. And their nightmares, they're getting worse.
You have to go home.
There's no... For better or worse, this is my home now. The person I used to be is... There's no home to go back to, and I don't want to be the person I used to be. I have a purpose here. If I do wake up, I'll be... For better or worse, this is my home now. The person I used to be is... There's nothing there for me. There's no one. Besides, I'm needed here. What will happen if I just abandon them?
Their night terrors are symptoms of a larger disease. As long as the disease itself is alive and...
There are no second chances. Every choice leads to the same outcome, and my actions have... I'm not ready to wake up. To face my... I can't do it.
The dream is being tainted. The world is getting sicker. They all...
I don't understand why I'm needed. I did everything I could already. I just want to be left... I've done my share.
You've been here for a long time, Zoe. The dreaming disease has not abated. When you laid your sister to rest, order was restored to the story time. Faith's presence, feeding on the dream. Without you, the world would be in chaos. Nothing lost was in vain, nothing sacrificed. You were brought here at the end because you are the dreamer, but your world is caught up in a dream that never ends. I didn't see this come. You saved your reality once, Zoe. This time, all the worlds, all of story time, all of when you wake up, this will all be a dream. And that dream will quickly fade. Soon, unless you fight, you must open your heart and mind to messages from the...
You don't know?
I'm not omniscient, Zoe. Much is hidden from me. But the greater weave itself is too large for me to see. I'm too close, and even here, some of the past is obscured. This bothers me. I believe someone may have clouded my memory by design. An enemy, a shadow with tendrils into story time and elsewhere. If you stay here much longer, you may never be, and then everyone's story ends. All the people who love you, all the people torn out of the story like pages.
Why me?
Because you must find your way back to your sleeping body. You must wake up and remember, and then you must say.
Because that worked so well the first time around.
You changed everything, but it was also only.
How do I wake up?
There is a door. Find the door.
Will I see you again?
If all goes well, at the end of your journey.
That sounds final. But yeah, okay. I'll, go. Find the key. Unlock the door.
You will do fine, Zoe Castillo. I have faith in you. Good luck.
If I'm ever gonna find a way out of this place, that's my doorway. Me. The little engine that could. Keeps my brain ticking when the rest of me doesn't. Storytime feels more real to me now than the waking world does. I'm not sure how I feel about my father right now. It's a mess. I tried reading my own mind once. The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around I don't know what you'd call it, the signal from my comatose brain. It's too weak. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down the volume on. Dad, Gabriel, stops by every day. This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give. Don't know if it'll work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless I can somehow affect this. No light source there. So, if I slow these readings down, the system should compensate by adjusting the drug dosage, jolting my system, hopefully waking me up, possibly killing. Well, fingers properly crossed. Oh, bollocks, the machine's going nuts. Oh, I feel really weird. The machine's gone haywire. I just wanted a little pick-me-upper, not an actual... So, okay, the cocktail of industrial-strength chemicals the machine has injected into my body is... Oh, it's too fast. Too jarring, like a... Focus, Zoe. Where do you think you're going? You're staying here with me, doing the only thing we're good at. Being dead. I've made up my... Is that who... I'm not letting her stay. She's right. Can't leave. Is that who... I've made... She's right. Can't leave. I've made up my mind. I'm not letting her stand in my way. Just get the fuck away from me. See? This is why you're stuck. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror because you're ashamed of me. No, you're not leaving, and you're not... She's right. Can't leave. Made up my mind. I'm going home. Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger and you lost every single one of them. That sounds like the perfect home to return to. It's not all gone. I can rebuild. I can start afresh. Make the right choices. Look, dearest, despite what the movies tell us, there's no such thing as a fresh start. We're all irreversibly anchored to the past. I'm not anchored to you. I can change. No one ever changes. Oh, we think we do. We pretend to learn and grow, but we're still the same children we always were. And when push comes to shove, our true selves always come back. Why do you think I'm here? I am you. You are me. The sooner you admit that, the sooner we can end this fucking charade. Roll credits. No, you're not leaving, and you're not leaving. Is that who I really... Who are you? You don't remember who you are? Or who you were before you started playing? Everything about you is a lie. I'm the fucking truth. No, you're not leaving. She's right. I'm going home. Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger and you lost every single one of them. That sounds like the perfect home to return to. So it's not perfect. I'm not asking for a perfect... I'm ready to embrace who I was. And who is that? I'm ready for a change. I used to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. I don't know why I lost faith, but... I don't know yet. You're a part of me now. You always will be. Come on. Life's waiting out there. Let's find out what's happening. My name is Zoe Castillo, and I'm alive.
Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Ah, your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool now. It's time.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines...
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be...
I see. I thought your 6 would need...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I would...
And I am telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner.
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told and execute Kian Alvane, or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You have your orders, Warden.
one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his sleep, child. For we will together forever.
Ah, Alvani, you are here. Good. I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity.
Why would the warden come to visit me now? If you've come to see me beg for my life, warden, you won't...
Oh, no. You're a rational pragmatist. No, I am merely here to ensure that you are prepared for the next step. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. That's not why. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can... If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death. Quite. Then I shall make that choice. Do you have no family, Alvani? My family is very important to me. Almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers. No body to bury. No closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen too. What I do not understand is why you've,
To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue. You would not understand.
Try me, Alvani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
I have no family. No country. So leave me be. And let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other... Well, I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The noose will be ready for you.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time. About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's going on?
No time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate.
He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. What's going on out there?
Huh. Wish I knew. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving. But then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermont are still in...
Oh, they're in charge, all right. but rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. We still don't have a key, boy.
We will need a key to open this gate.
Hey! Hey! Help me!
He's still breathing. I've seen him around the prison.
Hey,
I don't think he's been here that long.
Over!
And I don't think he's long for this world.
Fuck you, traitor!
He looks badly hurt. I don't think... How are you feeling?
No. I've lost too much.
There must be something we can... Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My... my family. Tell them what happened.
I can give no promises. I don't even know if we'll make it out of here alive, or where my path will take me next. And I can't make a promise that I might not. I have to promise. I promise.
They live in the bones. My name is Stant. Arn Stant. Thank you. Please. Please.
There's nothing
finish
more to be
me
done
before
for
the
him.
cards find me. They won't be kind. They will make...
It's a makeshift blade.
Make me suffer.
I've seen how they make them by sharpening stolen spoons against stone. A deadly weapon in the right hands.
Kill me. Please.
It appears to be a gate.
Please kill
Probably
me.
unlocks this first gate. He bled out. A slow and painful death. May the goddess watch over his long walk to the Shadow Realms, where he will face his final
Kill me.
judgment.
Please. Please kill me.
If I don't kill him now, the guards will. But not before they make him suffer. I cannot leave him to such a gruesome fate. May the goddess ease your journey into the next life. He's with the goddess now, walking the sun-blessed slopes of the first mountain.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose. Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. Locked, and I don't have time to pick each and every cell door. What a filthy mess this place is. No Azadi-run prison would ever be so poorly looked after. These Northlanders take little pride in their endeavors.
Goddess willing, this is the last I'll ever see of this cell. Whatever happens next, I won't be back. I've degraded myself, living like an animal. I may not be an apostle anymore, but I am still Azadi. I bring shame to the goddess and my people living like this.
It had to be done, Kian. You made the right choice.
We will need a key to
You
open
have the
this
key?
gate.
Excellent. Now
We will
unlock
need
the
a key
gate.
to open this gate.
They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down. Upwards. Ever upwards.
Where's your room? Who's next? This is for the magical.
Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble. He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your...
I thought I did, but I was wrong. It's not about what they have planned. I do not believe it is the divine will.
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs?
It's a speaking tube. A shiv. It did its job on that guard. I'll need to pick the lock. Shadow be damned! It broke. The blade worked better as a weapon than a lockpick. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. From the right angle, this pillow might pass as a head. A very square and soft head. A filthy head. Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. A broom.
The prisoner's dead. Looks like someone slit his throat. We need to get up there now. Escape up there. Where's the key?
So many barrels. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick. There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom. I'll need to pick the lock. There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom. Hello?
Where's the key?
Anyone there? There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom. Has the resistance been in?
Not yet. That's where you come in, boy.
That tower is a fortress. How in the name of the...
We'll see. Maybe...
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it. Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! Hey! Hey you! Open up, goddamn you! Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! Come back here, Azadi!
Those guards are bad enough. But when my own people get here, it'll be a lot worse. I'm speaking into a metal tube. I feel foolish.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'll need to pick the lock. There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom. He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Just leave me be. I'm very comfortable behind this locked door.
Locked, and I don't have time to pick each and every cell door.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
There he is, up there. Shadow, damn that
The
man!
keep is surrounded by soldiers, mostly Azadi troops it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
We got him! I think we got him.
It's undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
I'm perfectly fine in here. Thanks ever so much.
That ought to do the trick. Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow. Good job. Follow me.
All those years on the streets of Sadir paying off.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balse Bakim. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balse. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Backy. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather. May the Mojal befall you, filthy arsehole, Murren! Let us through right bloody now!
The warden has blocked the gate somehow.
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Let me through, and I shall be lenient.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through?
I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent deaths. Doesn't the war... What choice do I... You will just have to trust me.
If I were to write a list of my virtues, trust would be at the bottom, together with charity. No, I believe I'm better off where I am. But I shall quite enjoy seeing you abandon all hope and accept your death. There's nothing you can say to sway my mind, Alvani. You might as well admit defeat.
He's refusing to listen.
Still trying, are you?
I must be smart. What, doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? My leniency is your...
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word.
We're running out of time, and this filthy heathen is the only he made. If not for yourself, then do...
My family is important to me. I would not want my boy... My mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my better instincts. Step back, Alvani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
The Azadi isn't alone.
Who's down there? Open up, let me out.
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
Just leave me be. I'm very comfortable. I can not do it.
You gave me your word, Alvani, your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count for anything anymore?
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Perhaps so, Alvani, but at least my punishment... At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws and regulations, and not a mere barbarian like yourself. My men will be here soon. You won't get away.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
I'll do what he asks of me. If nothing else, he will have given me a warrior's death. Is that why you're breaking me out of here? To find a way into the tower?
Well, that's part of it, aye. But not all of it. You're a bloody symbol, boy. Once we've got you on our side, it'll give the boys a big, what's it? Boost.
It will increase morale?
Ha! Fat chance of that. There'll always be a bunch of boozing, thieving, whoring, cursing, immoral...
Morale. As in confidence. Spirit.
Well, that's it. A boost to the team spirit, innit? You arriving? You'll be the flag bearer. The bloody drummer boy. But getting into that Mojang-blasted tower, aye, that's a big part of it.
About the tower...
Let's focus on getting you out of here first.
There's no way through here. There's no way through here. I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose. It's mounted securely to the wall. It's undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open... Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? Shadow be damned. The guards are getting closer. I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free. About the tower...
Let's focus on getting you out of here first, boy.
A piece of cloth.
Where's the kid?
Moist.
Get the goddamn
With
kid.
what, I'd rather not know. I've eaten the slop they called porridge for so long I've forgotten the taste of meat. What I wouldn't have done for a single bite of that meal. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not a dog. I feel a kinship with that lonely, flickering flame.
Where's the kid?
What the merchant classes call a napkin. Shadow. I need a strong... Snuffed out by my carelessness, like so many innocents.
I'm curious to see where this is going.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn
They use this
kid.
contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. They use this contraption to transport food. That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. It's covered in thick oil. Hello? Anyone there? I'm speaking into a metal tube.
Where's the kid?
They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. The oil is burning off.
Oh, clever boy. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me.
Still warm, but it's cooling quickly. They use this contraption to transport... I should be able to climb the chain now.
You first. If that chain's still hot, I want some warning. They've readied the noose for you. A traitor's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower the bar. Quickly now. For the love of Mojal's 7 prostitutes, Kian, lower that damned bar now! They're here!
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower the bar. Good. Now arm yourself. There's a sword over there.
Good and true blade.
Come over here now! By the Mojal's bloated testes, stop fucking about and get your ass over here, boy!
Bolted. It should hold for a little while.
Kian, listen to me. There's not much time.
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not...
My.
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. It's dark magic. It requires...
What? No.
Don't be a Mojal damned fool, boy. I've made my... Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but you... Now run me through with that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debt.
His eye... How many... I... cannot. I'm not worthy of such a...
Listen to me, boy. If you don't do this, then it's all...
There's been too much death.
Oh, for the love of the 4 heavens. Oh, that bloody stings.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those walls, balance on the edge, and close my eyes. I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
Goddess, damn him to the Shadow Eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to...
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator.
The roof? How?
Portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the... And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Protect us. Do you have any...
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first...
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying... What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander! Goddess, watch over us.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been... What do you think?
You have more energy, you appear more content with your life now, but only you can tell.
I know.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. Until I figure that out, I can't find peace. And potentially lose everything I do. I can't stand feeling there's something I need to remember. So
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing?
Dropping out of uni, moving back in with Dad. I'd lost faith.
And then something did...
Be careful what you wish for. Razor vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in New... I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine. But that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion.
Do you remember what that...
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of... Someone at Watticorp was using the dream machine to read people's...
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. The man behind... He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine in... At least that's...
He recorded a confession. At least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any...
Convenient.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other...
The other world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Watticorp?
Nope. I exposed, aside from you, Reza, and my dad, no one even knows I was... And even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my...
You feel...
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else...
I mean, it's a week of my...
Have you...
God, no. I feel nauseous just...
It's becoming... a disease. An addiction. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
I haven't. Yet. I decided to continue with my degree, so I guess that means I'm not... But he rented out the house, moved to...
That's perfectly fine.
Is the new series of Eurotrash.
Why not? Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
If you do find a way to clean up the river, a lot of people...
I might actually... And with...
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you.
A Roman.
Definitely. Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Dr. Roman? Doc? I don't even know what to... Doctor... Roman?
Yes,
When's our next session again?
next Monday. Next Monday at 9.
That's fine. Maybe I should. Do you have an appointment now?
No, I prefer some space between sessions. I don't like to rush.
So,
Well, just notes about what we talked about today. It's a way for me to...
Makes sense.
To be absolutely honest, I don't have another appointment for several hours.
Oh. Yeah,
No, this gets me out of bed in the morning.
I don't know Dr. Zelenka. Roman very well at all. Roman seems like an interesting person, and... So, what do you get up to when you're not?
Oh,
I'm sorry if this is getting too personal.
No. I was just trying to think about how... When I'm not working, I think about work. Or I write about work.
Oh. And how does,
I'm not married. I live by myself. Which has advantages and disadvantages.
Really? How long have you practiced in your...
Oh. I graduated from Krakow in 20...
And Propa?
I set up this practice.
Are you from the Prague district?
I'm originally from Poznan. My parents are of Yeah, you wouldn't know it talking to my father, though. I think he secretly wishes for the downfall of Europe. Was there...
So, I think I might have... See you next week?
Take care, Zoe.
I can see our house from here. Oh no, not our house at all. I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap. Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No tawdry romance novels, fantasy, or science fiction, unfortunately. If I drink more of that awful synthetic coffee at this point, I'll really need therapy. I'll on shrink stuff. Is that a dragon? Well, it looks like a dragon. What does that mean? What does that say about me? That I'm, into dragons? Dragons are cool. I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home. I could stare at that for hours and then I really would go insane. I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. No therapist's office would be complete without a chaise longue. Never used it. Would feel like a dork. That's my file. I feel an almost But I shan't. It's never a good idea. Nope, nothing at all. A bunch of personal information I had to fill in for my first appointment. And now I feel really guilty for peeking. Boo. I don't know what I was hoping for. A She's real cute note in the margins.
What do you mean I need a permit? I have a permit. I paid a fucking fortune for this permit.
Your permit is no longer valid. You'll need to have it renewed. You have 24 hours to comply.
Fuck off. You have 24 hours to comply.
That makes absolutely no sense. If you do not comply, you will be detained and your food cart confiscated.
If you so much as touch Carl, I will cut off your testicles and make a kebab.
Threats are counterproductive and punishable by law. You have 20...
How does it feel working for a fascist fucking regime, trampling all over the working people?
I'm okay with it. Yeah, great health coverage, no overtime, pays decent. 24 hours.
Hey.
Hey, where are you?
Just leaving therapy on my way to the lab. What's up?
Neck deep. Would I be a bad boyfriend if I asked you to stop by that place with the, crazy person and the good food?
Nella bites? Sure. And lazy, not bad.
What?
Not bad boyfriend, lazy boyfriend. What do you want?
Your pick. Nothing...
Exotic. Affirmative. I'll stop by Nella's right now. I should be at your office in 15?
Thanks. You're the best.
I am. See you soon.
Best schmazak in Propast! Freedom and food to the Prolo! Down with the fascio oppressors. That's right.
Nayla has a nickname for her mobile kitchen, and that nickname is Carl, because Marxist.
Nella bites.
Nella.
But I don't.
Street chef, Marxist, spark plug, and friend of mine. I do love her, in smaller doses.
Smazak! Did you see?
I can't believe... What was all that about?
Fucking I. Making up shit so that they can harass anyone who doesn't toe the line. Now I'm going to waste the whole afternoon standing in line at the district office for a permit I don't fucking need. Never mind that this is just a tip of the gun. They're restricting transit between sectors, adding more security to all the metro stations and ports, requiring paperwork. I mean, what the fuck? I knew Parliament was tight with the syndicate, but this is Chungo, man. They're planning something. Probably going to hunt down and arrest... That's me, fuck.
I'm sure you're...
Word is they rounded up all the European Liberty folks in the Berlin district last week, detained them on suspicion of... And okay, for releasing clouds of biograffiti. I know that clique, they're harmless. It was just a call to action.
Scary.
Scary. That's exactly what it is. And your candidate...
Maybe not. But Uminska won't change anything for the worse, either.
Kaiser Konstantin. Puta! If that Schwein gets...
They'd never let you in.
One of the conglomerate city-states of North America, then. Newport. The fucking Republic of Los Angeles. Hell, if...
That's why Leia Uminska is the best choice. No one's gonna put the Marxists in office, Nela. At least my candidate.
She's a moderate, Zoe. A moderate! What's the point in that? Moderation is just... Anyway, what are you having?
Having?
Lunch, Zozo, for your turbo. Listen, I have a new supplier for pork wurst. The collective down on Caprova. Organic meat, the real deal, none. Don't know how they do it. Connections on high, plenty of mouse swapping.
The pork sausages sound delicious, but Reza plays it safe when it comes to food. Europolitan through and through. No tolerance for organic meats. I'm working on it, but... Babe, I'm gonna have to go with the cheese soup. Again.
Dobra, coming up. You should join the protest this afternoon. We're marching on the sector office.
Can't, sorry. Ada would give me time off, but the project's at a really critical...
Smart girl. We'll probably get beaten by the bulla and tossed in the zona. Just another fucking Monday in Propast. Here you go.
Thanks, Nella.
If you reconsider, we'll head out around noon. Time to let those cunts... Fried cheese, cheese soup, wurst. Nello bites! Weren't you in a rush?
I never see a lot of... It's always nice to... Actual, real organic meat is almost impossible to come by. I wonder where she... Where did you say those sausages came?
The collective. They have a storefront on Caprova right next to them.
But organic meat?
Did you taste them? They're divine. They taste like freedom and democracy, like meat's supposed to taste.
They slaughter animals to get that.
Animals, Zoe. Animals. They get to be alive for a glory.
You're a very odd person. And how's Nella bite?
It's got bite. Paletti. That's what that means.
It must be expensive to rent a spot up here.
You wouldn't believe it, but I'm super...
It's just that I never see a line.
There are other ways of being fine. Fried cheese ain't no...
Oh.
Anda, idiota. Not drugs or guns or my body. I just mean there's more to it than the food cart. I'm also selling...
How do you profit from that?
There are ways. I may be Marxist, but that doesn't mean I don't believe in a free market economy. You know what I mean.
It's always... Enjoy.
I always... Bye! Freedom and food to the prolo! Smozak! Fried cheese, cheese soup, wurst.
Today's special is deep fried. How about a cup of crispy cockroaches fresh off the grill?
And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person.
Stop by any time for Propast's best grilled cheese sandwiches. Today's special is dry cured Italian sausage and mango Chinese.
Those interactive tourist maps helped a lot when I first moved here. They're still helpful. I still get lost.
Next in line, please.
Kaiser Constantine and European Dawn. Fascists, isolationists, populists. If they win, Europolis is, well, bollocked.
You're unhappy with what you see in the mirror, but you rest.
I had the best dream time yesterday.
What did you do?
Well, I started with my own creation, and then I mixed in one of Chabayez's dreams, the one with the balls.